Hello, I'm 5 Boring Games, and this is, of course, another FTL Let's Play. So, what ship will I go for today? I was looking at the NGA there, I think yesterday or something. I think that was it. I don't have a hard victory, guys. I was trying to remember why I was looking at it. So yeah, I have hard victories on the B and the C. So let's try and rectify that. Now we have an Ion Blast 2, which is pretty good. It charges up quickly. And oh yeah, that's right, we have Medibots, so everybody stays healing. We also have a combat drone, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't think many people are. You can, well, not necessarily the drone itself, just the fact that drones can't be aimed. But it's what we have, it's all we really have that can actually do damage, so we're certainly going to be making use of it. Automated ships are maybe, well, I was going to say maybe the worst, but no, I was thinking of missiles. I must have been playing a missile run recently. Yeah, of course we'll attack the ship. Often you can get these ships without any shields, which they're obviously not difficult to deal with. Okay, we're going to drop the shields because I don't want his ion to hit me and leave me open to this beam weapon for too long. Now we're going to be probably open to one shot anyway. No, oh nice, we got a stun in on him. I see what happens. Okay, we're safe from this point on, except, oh no, our shields are down and his drone came back on. Damn it. Okay, now he should be dead. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. What rooms are in fact on fire? Okay, we just put a bit of power into the med bay and they can heal in their own time. We've got an anti-personnel drone. It could come in handy, but most likely I'll just be selling it when we get to a shop. It's not something I would usually go out of my way to use. Alright, I need to take those missiles down. I think this is just standard enough. I'll shoot at the... I'll take one of my engines off. Well, no, I'll take oxygen off so I can get some repair in. And that'll help these guys fight because they're terribly outmatched against the Mantis. And we're just going to get hit with a missile. There's not much we can do about that. Maybe I can try and get a cheeky stun in on that weapon system. Nope. Alright, we'll have to change these guys around. No, that didn't do it. Let's see, if you leave and come back in. No, that's the first person's spot anyway. Alright, and you come back in and you come back there. Right, that'll do it. Okay, where's that missile? What's in that room? Oh, nothing. And it doesn't do any damage, so that was a fairly pointless missile, I would have thought. I think it just stuns. Maybe it does do some hull damage. Maybe it does one hull damage or something like that. Speaking of damage, I'm damaging my crew's health with not having any oxygen. We'll just let these guys heal in their own time and put those engines back at some point in the future. Okay, there's the store we're looking for. Let's hit up a couple of beacons before we go there, though. I'd like to get as much money as I can before I go to one. Ugh. Actually, that's not too bad with a combat drone and a quick-firing ion gun. We will get through those shields quite quickly. Okay, we can take these weapons down. Oh, they've shot us in a poor apartment. He took one for the team. Actually, he's going to keep us safe, but it will cost me a drone part and a lot of time at that. Actually, it's not going to keep us safe. The stun to keep it down for long enough. Bad timing on his part kept us safe in the end. That's a lot of missiles actually, but I don't need missiles. I would hope to get more scrap if it's available rather than that. This drone is doing absolutely woeful and he keeps stepping right in front of this weapon system. But we got through it. Early. This is a great thing about Engis. They do repair ridiculously fast. Well, we got money there, didn't we? We did, yeah. We only had about 30 going in, and we have 55. Okay, this is a pretty okay situation, just given the fact that he has no shields. The fact that he has cloaking, not the best. I hope he doesn't get that missile shut off, but he likely will. Oh, he does have shields. Where did they come from? Okay, this is going to be a lot more difficult in that case. He has shields and cloaking. Okay, cloak's down. There's not much we can do about these missiles. I need to stay hitting that shield, I think. Oh wow, he's taken down our... apologies for this, I have an alarm going in the background. Let me just turn that off. Okay, I'm back. Well, now that I'm paused, let me take this opportunity to think about... Our drone just got stunned, I think, didn't he? So let's try and stay hidden in weapons while we can. Okay, drone's about to come back, so we need to keep those shields down. Why is the... What? It turns the drone off as well. You have to turn them back on, return them back on. English. Great, we got a grand total of 15 scrap from that encounter. We took about 7-8 hull damage. But we didn't die. We're still alive. We have a store coming up. We can upgrade things. We can rebuild them. Get greedier? No, let's go to the store. We still have that anti-personnel drone that we can sell off for a little bit extra. Oh, scrap recovery arm. I do enjoy those. I would like a extra weapon system or something. Also, these shields, these super shield barriers, whatever they're called, shield overcharge, they're quite handy. I could go like beam as well, but I like to have my aiming. I like to be the person that's able to aim. You know, I'm gonna bite it. Oh, what a stupid... No, that's the correct way around, isn't it? I buy that first, then I sell this instead of getting 17. Oh, I only got 17. Well, that was my theory anyway. I get a little extra for that guy. Okay, what else? I don't need any fuel. I'll just put myself into the green and we'll carry on. We'll try and upgrade to our shields when we get over 50. Okay, there we go. That was that was quick. Right, we do need a bit of reactor power to actually power up these shields. Otherwise, we'll have to take our engines and oxygen offline for some time. This will be one of those situations where I'd do that because it does have 2 weapon systems. I think that shield will keep us much safer than the dodge from the engines would. Saying that, he did just dodge some. I'll let him stay shooting at me though, it'll help level up my dodge, I suppose. Doesn't help level up much now that I think about it. With a small ship like that with not many rooms, that drone does do pretty good damage because he hits pretty much all vital areas very quickly because there's not that much choice to be made in the matter. You don't mess with giant alien spiders, but it is Sector 1. I like to take chances in Sector 1. I hate taking chances in Sector 1. Why would I take that chance? I was my gunner as well. Alright, well, like, you know, if that goes wrong for you and it continues to go wrong, just restart. That's my logic of taking that chance early on. Like, you're not invested too much into the game. Take the chance. It could go real good for you. Well, actually, probably doesn't go that good for you. Right here, we might get a crew member back. I got a bit confused which one to go for there. Okay, if we can keep our shields up, I think will be the optimal play. Although he does have enough to get through my shields. I'd love to get lucky and just get a hit in on the weapons or something there. Man, he keeps dodging our stuff and we can't dodge a single one of those three. Well, there'll be zero dodge this time because we had no piloting system. So this is why I hate drones. He's hitting useless systems. I didn't quite see him hit that weapon system, but that'll work. Okay, we get the oxygen back up in that case. And might as well heal a little while we're waiting. Oh, let's lock him into the weapons. I'd much rather a weaponeer rather than an engineer, so let's lock him into that spot. And what's our oxygen like? 85. Now we stay on. 85. Not too much harm. Okay, I think I can get both of those beacons in. Oh, I should have upgraded my reactor. Well, here's a chance. Wait a minute, I just realised we just fought a slaver and we never got a crew member. That was a little disappointing, especially considering I'd lost, well, thrown away a crew member, might be more accurate. No money to take advantage of that cheap fuel. I wouldn't have done it anyway. I have plenty of fuel at this point. Okay, extra bomb. I could do with something a bit more offensive, so I might use that. Usually I'd just sell those. Oh, I don't know which path to take. I don't like nebula, so I'm going to go around that nebula up there. Still have to go through one, but that'd be unavoidable anyway. And I like more red than green, but it seems to be about the same either way. Yeah, there's no point going to that shop at all unless I get a lot of scrap, a lot of sellable items. I think I'll go ahead and take the chance and accept the surrender. I need as much as I can. It doesn't always work out for you. Or so I think maybe you get more scrap for not accepting sometimes, but whatever. Gift horse, mouth, not gonna look and all that. If I decline, things can go bad sometimes, I think, so didn't look like a terrible deal. I'll go ahead and take it. Or this is our last chance to go to this shop if this guy gives us something good. Yeah, 1 hull damage. That was pretty nice for all that reward. We can take that. Okay, we can keep the second shield. We can, yeah. And I might go ahead and put the money into an extra point into the weapon so I can get this smart bomb on in any fight. You know, 55. That's probably enough to check what the store has on offer. I could sell the smart bombs. I could sell a lot of my weapon systems actually if there's something really good, like a burst laser 2. Unfortunately, that's burst laser 3. I can't afford these. Maybe mind control, but I don't really see the need. I would like a crew member, but I'm not going to buy one or hire one, I suppose. The slaver, we did kill the slaver. Yeah, you get enough crew members as you go along. I believe if you upgrade your medbay, you get a few more chances of them. Systems repair, that could come in handy, but also I could go ahead and sell it to the next shop. More likely to sell it, to be honest. Okay, no shields. This is good. If he actually has no shields this time and doesn't secretly put them up when we're not looking. Actually, can't get through our shields too easily. Let's just take out his dodge capability if we can. Okay, this should be an easy fight. Who goes to space without shields? And it's not like he had that much going for him either, cloaking or lots of weapon systems. Nice. we should get a few beacons around this shop, and then we'll put an end to the video at the end of this sector. Ooh, I can afford to lose pretty much all that. I'm not happy losing the drones, but might get something nice out of this. I don't know if that was worth it. It wasn't terrible though. Oh, and I should probably go ahead and upgrade this weapon systems that I was going to do earlier. Oh, I might lose the Engi for the rest of this. No, DNA backup. I'm gonna sell that because I have no clone base surely. Yeah, I'll probably be selling that. I could go ahead and sell the Medibots as well now that I think about it. Like, they're not essential, they're convenient, but I think I'd rather the money if there's something nice in the store. Let's go to the store first. We have enough to buy pretty much anything that would interest us. Nothing's jumping out at me, I have to say. Clone Bay would go with the DNA backup, but I think I'd rather have neither than both. Breach 2, I hear is fantastic, especially against automated ships. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this Breach 2. Let's buy that. Let's sell DNA backup. System. Well, no, I don't actually need any more money at this moment, so I don't think I'll sell anything else. Yeah, I don't really need anything. There's lots of things I'd like, but they're not an offer to me. There's nobody selling them. Let's go ahead and upgrade the weapon system though. So we can go ahead and use the small bomb, and then we'll upgrade it again soon. So we can use the breach. I could sell things, so I could upgrade this now, but honestly, I'm going to try and avoid selling them, using them when I can, because they use up missiles, and I don't have that many missiles. Okay, we're safe against this ship, so there's actually no hurry. We'll just go ahead and kill them in our own good time. Yeah, we don't even need anybody looking after piloting now that I think about it. We'd probably have to switch these guys around just because enemies are not that good. And next sector we're going to be starting running into a situation where there's too many shields to get past. But I guess the missiles will help us through that. Yeah, and any Sultan shield or drone will get through quite quickly. No, I think we could survive the next sector if push came to shove. I don't think I'd quite like to try and survive the next sector with what I have. I'd like a little more. Well, that's an interesting tactic. Oh, they sent two of them over, I see. I thought he just sent one Engi over. Okay, nice double reward. We still have the medbots on. Yeah, that's fights okay. Human can hold his own a little more against a mantis. Which I guess he probably only does more damage. He doesn't take less damage or anything. Still waiting for an extra crew member. I think it's needed. Let's see what we get in the last jump, and then we'll call it a day for part 1. No, I don't need the fuel, and I do need the drone parts, so I will politely decline. And we'll make the decision where to go in the next part. If you like this, feel free to like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. And they're in the link description below, if it's out already, you will see the link to the next part. I put them out every 2 days, so unless you're watching this on one of the first 2 days, there should be a link below if you're dying to know what happens. And like I said, I'll choose where to go next time. So have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.